Hey Embers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to part 9 of my Ark the Lad Twilight of the Spirits playthrough. Now unfortunately disaster has struck once again. I have said on this channel a few times that I was having corruption issues with videos on the PS5 specifically, and unfortunately we have lost an entire part of this playthrough, which I'm absolutely gutted about. So I'm going to briefly tell you what happened during the last part that you unfortunately will not be able to see. I have tried to save the video and I cannot save it, and then we will get on to this part. So I'll try and keep this as brief as possible. So we got the pot from the edge of the Sea of Trees for the strange man. You saw him ask us last episode to get that pot. That will be very important later. We received the Spirit Dictionary for doing that, and that again will become very, very relevant later. So we did do that side quest. You also saw a woman asking for help. According to her, a band of thieves had stolen her engagement ring. So we headed over to Scrap Plateau to confront the thieves. We successfully defeated them and they handed over a bracelet, but not a ring. They swore that they didn't steal a ring. We did think something was funny. So the conclusion to that little quest is that the woman in question had faked having the engagement ring stolen. I believe she just lost it and she didn't want to tell her fiancé that she'd lost his ring. In comes the fiancé and he tells her that it was just an imitation ring anyway, so it doesn't matter that she lost it, but he had commissioned a beautiful bracelet for her that was stolen by thieves, the same thieves that we just defeated. So we give her the bracelet, all is good. It was quite a funny little interlude. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube if you would like to, but all is good with that side of it. Finally, this is the last part and then we'll get on to the episode, I promise. Banjo in the refinery asked for help in finding Butch at Plum Canyon as Butch had gone missing. So we headed to Plum Canyon, we found Butch. He was being accosted by a group of dancing shells. Yes, you heard that correctly. They are an enemy type. It turns out that the oil in a machine was leaking and was attracting the dancing shells. Again, some of this will become relevant later. So what you had to do was fix the machine, which we did. And that concludes everything that you unfortunately missed. So once again, we found the pot for the strange man and he gave us the Spirit Dictionary Volume 1, which becomes very important later. We defeated the thieves and there was a funny little side story with two fiancés, and we found Butch and rescued him. In the process, we fixed a machine. So you are all caught up to speed now. Again, I do want to apologise that happened. There is a major issue with saving videos or gameplay footage on the PlayStation 5 at the moment. This corruption thing has happened a lot. It turns out it is an issue on the PlayStation 5 rather than the moving it over to my computer kind of thing. It is an issue on the PlayStation 5 itself. It is annoying. It has impacted this series. It's impacted Harvest Moon. So hopefully that gets fixed very, very soon. There is nothing I can do about it on my end, unfortunately, other than to keep some more saves, which I definitely will in case it happens again. So I am sorry that you missed that. Anyway, enough waffle. We are going to get on with part 9 of Ark. I've caught you up to speed, so we are now about to see what happens next. So here we are finally at part 9. Obviously there would have been a couple of level ups as well between Karg, Maru and Paulette. Unfortunately, I have no idea if we leveled up or not. We probably did. And I also can't remember if I figured out the skills thing in the previous episode or not, so you might get to see that here. Obviously this will be a little bit of a longer episode, but Zev appeared mysteriously in the pub, so we are going to be speaking to Zev. Now this is the party items, so I'm showing you what you can do. You divide spirit stones or fully charge all parties' spirit stones, which is what we're going to do now. This is where you can divide things from the party. So yes, I finally figured it out. I finally figured out what I was supposed to be doing all along. I'm just showing you everybody's inventory and how it lies at the moment. In fact, just to keep the episode running a little bit more smoothly, I am going to go ahead and speed this part up a little bit. Here, so you click on skills, and as you can see, we can buy a lot of skills. So I don't think we've bought any yet. So we can buy Power Shot and it costs 120 SP. We currently have 262 SP, as you can see at the top. So we are going to go ahead and take some time to buy some of these skills, which is what we should have been doing from the start. And again, getting everybody sorted, buying their skills and equipping them with items takes a little bit of time. So I am going to go ahead and speed this part up again, and I will speak to you when we're finished. So as you can see, we had a lot to do. Hopefully we can start the episode very quickly. It's been a heck of an introduction, hasn't it? I'm going in here just to show you that the strange man is no longer there. We are going to see him later on though. So we're not going to talk to Zev. I have a feeling we're going to go to the shop. So what I might do is skip what we do at the shop and get back to you when we're with Zev, because this introduction's been far too long. And we're back, so I just skipped out a couple of minutes of buying and selling. Let's move on with the main story. Oh hey Karg, I've been waiting for you, you know. Is anything wrong? It's a big mess. I just saw a big airship crash. Crash? Where? I think it went down somewhere near Dragonbone Valley. Dragonbone Valley? Where was the airship from? I'm not sure about that. But I know this place doesn't have any airships left, so it must be from some other country, that much is certain. And I think it was flying this way from the east too. People may be hurt there. We better go see if anyone needs help. Wait. That airship violated our airspace, right? There's a possibility they were on their way to invade us. Now that you mention it, I heard that Dilsblar or whatever country has been starting wars all over the world, trying to get their hands on more spirit stones. Yes, maybe we should check it out first. I don't care what country it's from. If there are people hurt out there, we can't just let them die. Our first priority is to rescue them. Then we can find out what they're doing here. Yes, you're right. It may have just been an accident. But Dragonbone Valley's like totally in Deimos territory, isn't it? Isn't this kind of dangerous? That's exactly why we must hurry. We're going to go check it out. Just let everyone in town know what's going on for me, will you? Sure thing. Alright, let's head out. Now this is an absolute pain in the butt section. Once you get to Dragonbone Valley, you're going to have a hard time avoiding those Drakir. So be prepared for the worst, kid. This is a pain in the bum section. And I'll tell you why. Because we have to travel quite a way to get to Dragonbone Valley, and then we have to travel back. And you can't save at all. You can't heal with the healer. It's a nightmare, quite frankly. I hate this section of the game. In any event, we are going to head out and you will see what I mean. So we have to get from Ubel all the way up to Dragonbone Valley, and we are going to hit fights along the way. Now, these aren't part of the main story, so I am going to go ahead and skip these fights until we get to Dragonbone Valley. So that's that fight over. We did get a level up for Paulette, and she's also classed up, which means she can learn something new. So let's go ahead and see what Paulette can learn. So she can learn Sign of Silence. I think she could learn Antidote Treatment before, but we don't have enough SP just yet. I did also learn that you can use items during this sort of menu screen. So another battle, not main story related, so I will see you when it's over. So we had a lovely battle with sentient dandelion things there. Karg did level up. Moving on. Again, we just need to get to Dragonbone Valley, but I guarantee we're going to hit another fight. Let's see. We do. So I'm going to skip this and get back to you again. And do let me know if you want to see all of the fights. I just think the episode would be far too long if I kept them all in, because there's a lot of fighting in this game. So I do just want to keep the main fights in. So we fought some wild Slothians there, and we just got a level up for Maru. That's the only level up of that battle. Now we can continue on to Dragonbone Valley, and you can see why this section is a pain in the bum, because you can't save. But what we can do is use party items or other things, so we can fully charge all of our spirit stones, which is what we're going to do. And we can also heal if somebody needs it. So we can learn One Last Chance for Karg, so let's go ahead and learn that. Hopefully I'll be learning everything eventually. We can learn Antidote Treatment, so let's do that. And we cannot learn Steel just yet. I don't think anybody needs healing, so let's move on to Dragonbone Valley, finally, and let's investigate this crash. And again, let me know if you do want all of the battles in, but I think it would be too long. We're here, this is the place. Ah, man, it's cold. I imagine it would be dressed like that. Sassy Paulette. Hey, does it smell like something's burning to you? Well, yes, Maru, it's a crash, my dear. Plane crashes tend to burn. Over there. Well, it wasn't a plane, was it? It was an airship. A little bit different. Huh? Oh, there's someone lying on the floor. It looks like someone's hurt. Let's go. So I think I'm just double checking if anybody needs healing, because I imagine there's going to be a battle in a moment. I thought you could heal at the menu screen, at the map screen. Maybe you can't. Because why wouldn't I have done that there? Maybe you can't. I think it's because it's in their personal inventories rather than the party inventory, that's why. But as you can see, we've got them all sort of stacked up with healing herbs, etc, etc. But let's go and see who this is on the ground. Wake up, are you okay? A little bit of a cutscene here.
I won't give it to anyone. Hurry, let's get out of here.
So we have seen this mysterious woman before. Great, you're still alive. She's come too. All right, you two. Go see if there are any other survivors. You bet. Oh, is Paulette going to get jealous? Yeah. What's wrong, Paulette? Oh, it's nothing. Yeah, she jealous. Oh, she jealous. Hey. Can you hear me? Wake up. She's awake, babe. What do you mean? Where am I? The outskirts of Nadelia, on the continent of Ragnorth. Ragnorth? So I'm still... Who are you? I'm Karg. I live in the town of Ubel. Karg? Thanks for helping me. Are you hurt? No, I just inhaled some smoke, that's all. My name is Lilia. You're going to be all right, Lilia. Don't worry about a thing. I didn't see anyone inside the airship. There are signs that it sustained enemy fire from the outside. And I'm not sure what country it's from either. Where did you come from? From a country to the east. I came here on that airship, Big Owl. You came here all by yourself? Yes. I was heading for the World Alliance in the Republic of Cathena, but the Dillsweld army was chasing me and... Did you say Dillsweld? Yes, I was hit by fire from their flying battleship. And that knocked out my autopilot mechanism. But why would the Dillsweld army be after one single girl? What were you heading to the World Alliance for? She don't want to say. Why were they after you? Nope, not yet, please. If we're dealing with Dillsweld here, then we need to know what's going on, or that puts us in danger as well. Nah, she ain't gonna answer. That's okay, we can talk later. For now, we just need to get her out of here. Who knows when we'll have Deimos breathing down our necks. Well, you've probably just jinxed it now, haven't you, love? You're right, I'm sorry. Yeah, look, jinxed it. So I will obviously keep this inevitable fight in, because it is part of the main story. Uh-oh, looks like you spoke too soon, man. Exactly what I said. Now this fight is an absolute nightmare of a fight. Deimos. Not because it's difficult per se. You annoying human scum. Who do you think you are, trespassing on our territory? Destroying our land like this, your punishment shall not be light. Punishment? You Deimos are talking to us about punishment? Bring it on. I'll fight you. Paulette, stay calm. We don't want to fight anyone if we don't have to. Let's just keep Lilia safe and get out of Dragonbone Valley as fast as we can. So this fight is a nightmare because, as he just said, you have to keep Lilia alive. And her AI is not good. She runs into danger. So this fight is a little bit annoying to try and keep her safe. You'll see. You'll see what happens. I love the snowy atmosphere of this particular place, though. I love snowy atmospheres in games. So we have quite a few Deimos to be dealing with. Oh, Drakia. Let's see how we get on. But as you can see, we are not controlling Lilia at all. And she does tend to wander. So we're just trying to work out what we want to do.
Taste the wind blade of fury. Power shot.
I think that's our first time seeing this attack in this playthrough as well.
Paulette.
Right now, helping Lilia is our top priority. We have to secure Lilia's safe passage and protect her from the Deimos. Okay then, Karg. We have to make sure Lilia doesn't get too weak, and we have to be ready to cure her when she needs it. Well, if she'd just stay where she was, that wouldn't be much of an issue. So I don't think we've seen Sling Knife before either. We might not be seeing it now. Let's see what happens.
Oh, shooting stars, smash our enemies. Sling Knife. Ha!
There you go. We did see it.
Have I surpassed
And
my
we got a
father?
level up out of it. So I don't mind if they all target us, because that means they're leaving Lilia alone.
Touch me and you'll be sorry. Watch the arrows rain down. Venom arrow, go!
That was quite a good attack there from Maru, but as you can see, look, she's running right into them. It's a pain. So let's see what item we get. 60 G's and a healing herb. We haven't really been keeping track of what items we've been picking up or how much money.
Let's go!
We can do an inventory sort of stock take at one point if you like.
What's this?
But it's not really majorly important. I'll let you know if we pick up a missable item, because there are a few missable items.
Once I get you, you'll never escape. Sling Knife. Ha!
Now luckily again they're going for me and not for Lilia, because she's about to run right into them again.
Go!
Fighting settles nothing.
Thankfully she stayed put, because we've sort of blocked her from running round.
O wind, grant my sword the power of justice. Fang Breaker Blade!
You, huh? Yeah!
I feel like we're doing fairly well.
Is this
Unfortunately, we have given Lilia room to move there. So let's see what we can do. This is being a pain in the butt as well, because I know we can... There we go.
All right!
Trying to target him wasn't working very well.
All right!
So I do feel like we're doing quite well, even though we just missed that attack.
Fighting settles nothing.
And again, Lilia running right into them there, as she does. Very irritating.
Finish it! You're giving the prince orders? Ha! Ha!
But we get a double attack, which is always fun. Very powerful as well.
I feel the
And we've got a
strength.
level up there. Wonderful stuff.
All right, who's first?
I feel like these three are leveling up quite nicely, to be fair.
Hi-ya! Ha! Yeah!
And with that, we have fortunately won the battle. Marua's classed up, so we might be able to see what his other attack will be, or his other skill, I should say. Looks like we made it out alive. We better hurry back to Ubel. Let's do that then, but let's see what Maru's skills are. So he can get first aid or a silent arrow. Can't afford either at the moment though. And steel. So we definitely need more SP for Maru. And Paulette can learn one more skill as well. But she hasn't got SP either. So with that, we're going to head back to Ubel. Oh, but we've stopped here. I don't know why. Let's see what happens. Alright, we made it to Izulo Forest. We're finally out of Drakir territory. Haha, who's laughing now? I knew they wouldn't chase us this far, the cowards. It's just a little bit further to Ubel. That's okay, I don't mind walking. Hold up. What's that sound? Huh? Oh dear. We'd better run. That's the Dillswald army. What the? Are these the ones that were after you? Yes. They're still chasing Lilia. Everyone, we have to hurry and get through the forest. Well, hurry then, Karg. Eh? Hurry! Damn that Dillswald. What in the world could they be up to? Well, hurry means hurry. Come on, sunshine. I really love how this game looks. Even all these years later, I love the PS2 graphics, even though I am obviously playing this on a PS5. What's wrong? Someone's coming.
The forest is crying. Into the forest. You deal with me.
Is it just me or does he look so out of place? Is he the enemy? Man, is that a scary mug or what? Exactly, like I always felt like it was out of place. Don't kill her, aim for the legs. If you look at how everybody else looks. Oh no. Good, that should take care of Lilia. She won't be taking another step. Oh, imagine being shot in the leg like that, in the back of the leg. I could shatter your knee. What do? We're surrounded. We could do a lot more than that. What a cowardly act. I don't like that. I always thought he looked different to everybody else, I guess. Artistically. They're in a Zulo forest. Lieutenant Colonel, what are your orders? Over. Damn it, this radio's a worthless piece of junk. Capture Lilia. Anyone stands in your way, you know what to do. So it looks like we're about to get into another fight. Again, of course I won't be skipping this one. Huh? Need a hand? What? With this bridge here, they're just going to keep coming. You take care of the soldiers. I'll get the bridge. Alright. It's like he's dressed a little too modern, I don't know. Lilia, you get back where it's safe. Yes, sir. How would she be able to move, Karg? Lummy neck. So, for this particular battle, you have to destroy the bridge or they will just keep coming. And we have a new party member. So let's see what we can do. Unfortunately, we have to kill doggos. They have dogs in their army. I'm not happy about it. So, slight trigger warning, I suppose. They do have guard dogs that we have to kill. I'm not happy about it either. And again, that target is not easy.
That's right.
So I am sorry, I have to eat the dogs. I don't want to.
Prepare yourself. Hi-ya!
So my plan here was to have Karg and Paulette up at the top, and Maru and our new mysterious friend down near the bridge.
How's that?
And our friend is called Gans. So Gans definitely needs to focus on taking down that bridge. But for now, he's gonna take down a tree, I suppose. I always thought, watching Mum play this as a kid, that he was a woodcutter, but he's not. He's not a woodcutter at all. You'll hear his backstory a little bit later on, but you can sort of guess based on what he's dressed like. But because he has a big axe, I always thought he was a woodcutter. The woodcutter in Harvest Moon Back to Nature, which is another playthrough we're currently playing on this channel, is called Gots. So I think I may have got the two confused, Gots and Gans.
That's right.
Not too difficult to confuse them. But it's a big guy with an axe who lives in a forest. Not a woodcutter. Can't fault them for originality, I suppose.
Let's go.
All right, who's first?
So I have a feeling this episode is going to be quite fight heavy, quite battle heavy, so I do apologise, but you can see why I got rid of some of the other fights. So Gans does need to prioritise getting to that bridge,
You can't stop me.
because if you defeat them all and you haven't broken the bridge, then more will just keep coming.
All right. Oh.
So this is our first encounter with the Dillswald Empire, I believe. We're not doing too badly.
Ha!
Here I come.
What's this?
Of course, grabbing items along the way where we can.
Hiya! How's that?
Is this edible?
Unfortunately, we still can't reach the bridge with Maru, but never mind.
All right. Ho!
Ow! Take it easy, huh?
But we are going to get it with Gans. So that's the bridge down. Now we just have to defeat everyone else.
That's not gonna.
Don't ask me how these lot are taking full-on bullets. I haven't got a clue. Look at the close range on that. He'd be dead. Video game logic, don't question it. Trying to see if I can get both of these two. I don't think I can, unfortunately. Just a tiny pixel in it.
Ho! Ow! Justice shall prevail.
So with Karg, I think we're going to try and come down to help. But we will probably miss a go here, yep. And Paulette can finish off this dog.
You, huh? Come on!
I wish we didn't have to fight doggos.
It's on. Too bad for you.
Go!
This will be over soon. Ugh.
Oh, sorry if you heard any noise there.
Take
I
this.
think that was some post.
I'll take that.
So we're not too far off finishing this battle.
Quit playing around.
I'm coming for you. Go!
The spoils of war.
And we may see a double attack here. Not that we need it.
Keep that grip tight.
You're giving the prince orders?
Ugh.
That was a lot of damage.
It's ours now. Ha!
And with that, we have won that battle. And Karg has classed up. Lydia, you alright? I'm fine. It just grazed me. Ow. Wait a minute. Thanks. You really saved our necks. I didn't do it to help you. I just didn't want anyone spoiling my forest. If your business is done, I want you out too. We have an injured person here. We need to get her fixed up as soon as possible. Can you help us? I'll be just fine, thank you. I should be able to walk. I have a small shack nearby. Don't have much for medical supplies, but I'll do what I can. Thank you. I'm from Ubel, name's Karg. And you? Gans. He's not very talkative, is he, Gans? Sorry, there's a lot of banging going on at the moment. So, let's go ahead and talk to Maru. This Gans dude has like superhuman strength or something, man. I wonder if he'd join our defense corps. Let's talk to Paulette. That was amazing. Did you see how quickly he wrapped up her wounds? I wonder what his story is. Well, let's find out. Wait there and don't touch anything. This shouldn't take long. Around your neck there, those are dog tags, right? So you've been in the military before, have you? I bet you were one hell of a soldier. I can tell by the way you carry yourself. Do you think you'd be interested in joining our defense corps, Gans? We haven't had much time on the battlefield ourselves. We could really use someone with a lot of experience like yourself. Come on, what do you say? He's gonna say no. Yep, no thanks. But why not? Yes, it's true that I was once in the military, but I was never a regular soldier. I was a mercenary. I've never sworn allegiance to any army or any state. Away from the battlefield, I'm free to do as I wish. Nobody giving me a hard time, telling me what to do or where to go. Then what were you on the battlefield for? To live. In order to live, you fought? What do you mean? Well, you really want to hear my boring old story? Yes, I do. Yeah, go on. So, you're a curious one. I was a war orphan. Living in a land where wars constantly raged on, the only way to live, to see the next day, was to be strong and to fight. And then, when I got to the point where I felt I was unbeatable, I realised that fighting was the only thing I could do. I started taking jobs fighting to go on living. For enough money, I'd fight just about anyone. So it was about the money? Yeah, until 3 years ago, that is. I was working this war on the continent of Adenade. I got hurt real bad. That was the first time I ever felt like death was near to me. But it didn't really matter to me. It would have just meant the end to a miserable life. And when I was just about to let go, this rookie soldier in my squad saved me. Said he had joined up because he wanted to protect his country. He told me something out there. He said, even you, out here fighting alongside us, deserve to be protected. After that, I stopped being a mercenary. I needed to find something I wanted to protect. And finally, I ended up in this here forest. Sure, there are monsters here, but it's a quiet and peaceful place. All done. You're good to go now. Thank you very much. Gans, isn't Nadelia something you want to protect? I'm not from around here. And I have no relation to anyone that lives here anyway. This forest is part of Nadelia. I will protect this forest. So you only care that your precious forest is okay? Paula is really harsh. I can't believe how selfish you are, acting like nothing in this world matters except the space around you. She's so harsh. Paulette, that's enough. I didn't realise how unlikable she was. At least Gans lives here without bothering anyone else, and he doesn't plan on bothering anyone in the future. That's the way he chooses to live. I know it's a shame, but we have to let it go. But you know, Gans, yes, we'll protect you too. We'll fight to protect what's important. I guess we better be leaving. Thanks for all your help. Lilia, you can walk, right? Yes. Good, let's go. What do you want? I want to hear about your past. I don't know if he tells us the same thing. All right, if you insist. So I think he's going to tell us the same thing here. So on that note, I think it's the same thing. So on that note, I think we're probably going to leave this episode here because he's telling us the same thing now. So I hope you've enjoyed. Sorry it's a little bit long. And again, I do want to apologise for losing technically one full episode, which is, not the best news. So I am sorry about that. But this is where I am going to leave this episode. So thank you very much for watching. And until next week, bye Embers.